And we're live. Hello, everyone. I came into the chat reading Kenny Loves Guns comment. Nothing too amazing going over here, the suspense here. But good to see you. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. It was so beautiful today and yesterday. I don't know if you saw my community post. I was at the range, the outdoor range. Very little bugs, very little blazing sun on us. It was a beautiful day. I hope that you all have had a great weekend so far. Thank you for being here. If you are new here, before I say hello, folks, I'm She Fires, all about self-defense, mainly with a firearm. I do talk about situational awareness and other forms of self-defense. So if that is content that you enjoy, please do join us. Join us by the fireside. But I had this topic because I know the last live that I did, I talked about range, maybe etiquette, and being out at the outdoor range. But going to the range yesterday, and it had been a hot minute, just made me identify some other things that we really hadn't talked about. And so I wanted to kind of dig a little bit deeper there. So I hope that you'll hang with us. And I apologize on the time. I think I went late. Excuse me. I think I went late last week and it was at 7:15. So when I scheduled this one, I did it was 6:15, but we are 6:05. Okay. So that was my faux pas. I apologize, but I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for being here. I'm going to mute myself so I can cough. 1 second. So sorry. Yeah, and I'm drinking mine. Let me see right here. I got my gun control cup here. I got this from entering a contest. It was a Terran tactical contest I think last year for a Sandviper, and I didn't win. So I entered a Terran tactical Sandviper contest, and all I got was this limited edition camper mug. So, or did I? If you can see that. Yeah. That was before I really knew when I first started on this journey. Yes, so it's cute. Gun control set. And this says, because I know it's blurry, buying one when you really want to buy 2 or 3, 4 or 5. That's what that says there. So thanks for everyone for popping in. Let me say hello to folks. And then we're going to get into it. It's going to be loose. I actually like the kind of loose conversations and getting your input. I do have 2 questions that I will be posing to you kind of midway towards the end. That will set up another live that I'm planning, but I want your input because your comments, especially if I forgot something that was like really blatant, I want to feature your comments on my community page, okay? Because I'm going to tie it into the live that we're going to do. So stay tuned for that. I would love your input. But let me say hello to folks. Hello, Time Machine. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Sorry, I was tardy. Hopefully you got my explanation. Virginia Bushcrafter, hello. Yes, I know. I didn't mean to mess that up, but Hi, David. Good to see you. I did get your message, and yes, I will get back to you on that. Kenny Loves Guns. Definitely want to get your input on just like I said, really loose conversation about the range, just a continuation of what we talked about before. And I feel like I've been validated. Gonna try to hit the range next weekend, hopefully. Yes, it had been maybe like 2 months since I've been to the outdoor range. Sorry, I got a tickle. I've been to the indoor range a couple of times, but that's my default if I can't get out to the outdoor. And so, it counts, but not really. Thank you for being here. Yeah, we were talking last week. I may as well just roll right into that. We went to the range yesterday, and I did the community post, showed they had like a little swing set. You can kind of sit there and just sit underneath the tree, and I won't say listen to the birds because the birds are like, what is all this noise? But it's nice just to watch everyone shoot. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cough again. Of course, as soon as I go live, I start coughing. And before we got there a little bit early, so we had a reserved bay. I showed in the thumbnail that for this live today, I showed the static line. They do have the static line there. You can go there. You can just go up and you can be there all day if you want to. But we've reserved a bay, a lane. Yes, a bay. It's the 50-yard bay. And we got there early, so we kind of sat out and watched people come and go. I'm a people watcher. I love it. And there was a group of people that came there. I'm trying to pick my words. And there were like 4 guys and a girl. And the girl was, we talked about this, okay? The girl was dressed like she was like an extra in a gangster movie. I don't even know. Not a gangster movie, like I don't even know what to describe. Oh, but all black. It was like a onesie. Okay. And I was like, okay. And the range manager there, she's very strict. She's turned women away. And this is why I'm like mindful of the things, the clothing that I wear. And then when we have training students too, like make sure you're dressed this, here are the requirements. And I know you want to dress the way that you would casually be if you ever needed to use your firearm. I understand that, but training is different. And when you go to the range, they are liable. You don't want to put them in a situation where something happens just from a hot casing. So I think that we should be able to dress how we would normally be roaming the earth 100%. But when we're training and we're learning, we want to be a certain way. So I say all that to say, she walked in to the place where you pay, and she came out and she had to put on a t-shirt because it was a whole onesie, the arms, like it was everything. Like, but some people just don't know. Some people don't know. But that manager is very like, yes, I'm sorry, that's not going to fly. So she came back out, put on a solid shirt. Maybe one of the guys had an extra shirt that she had to wear. Otherwise, she wouldn't have been able to go out on the range. They have insurance in place they have to make sure that they are instructing their attendees to dress appropriately. So I know we talked about this last week, and I think it was maybe G23. I know how he likes to wear like sandals and shorts, and I don't know if he wears a tank top or anything, but just something to consider when you go into public ranges. They may not let you dress the way you want to. Be mindful of that. Have a backup. You might be able to slide. I don't know. But if I'm there and I'm ready to shoot, I don't want to be turned away. So I just thought that was interesting since we talked about it in our last live, and I saw her go in and then yeah, no, I knew that's going to happen. Hello, everyone. Hi, Julie. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome in. Sorry I missed you last week. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for your message. EJM, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Oh, I did have my Facebook. I meant to connect my Facebook. That's all right. We'll get it next time. Hi, Keith Gregory. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome. Went a little baby rant there. So one of the other things that I noticed, and give your 2 cents too. And if you were a part of the live last week, if I forgot anything that would be beneficial for us all to know, please do share. But when we got there, the static line, anyone can roll up there. You pay your money, even if you're a guest. I think it's like $30. You can be there all day, 10 to 5, whatever it is. The RSO, there is an RSO present, but they are not hovering. They're not over you. The beauty of going to the outdoor range, it's a certain kind of, what you're doing. Versus the indoor range, which was really strict. But when we got there, the RSO was out on the static line because there was someone who needed some guidance. And RSO's not a trainer, but they needed some help. And sometimes you go to those ranges and the people who just show up with a firearm that they just bought and never shot it before. So he was doing a little bit of training. while acting as an RSO. So I chuckled a little bit about that because, you know, yes, we're in Florida and you're probably in a state that you could just purchase a firearm and just show up, but training is so important. And just training by yourself and not really knowing what you're doing, it's what's the right word? Phil, give me an adjective for that, please. I'll leave it to the chat to give me an adjective for someone who just purchases a firearm and just shows up at the range. Oh, bushcrafter, just full upper cover. It only took one casing to, I learned. I know, I remember what you told me yesterday where it rolled down. It rolled down your head, right? Now you wear a backwards baseball cap. That's pretty smart. I wonder how, yeah, that's funny. Yes, thank you. Hello, Burnaby. Thank you. Dangerous for sure. And they have classes there. I just feel sometimes people, and I don't know if it was a guy or a gal that he went out to go and assist, but it's irresponsible to just show up. Like, oh, I got my driver's license. I can just start driving in the car. Like, no. Same, you get my analogies. Not the same, I know, please in the chat, but it's the same idea. Like you just don't get it and just think you got it. So that was funny. Not funny, but it was funny. Yes, lack of responsibility. Thank you so much for that too. Yes. Yeah. Careless. Hi, Chicago Mike. How are you? It's been a while. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. Novice, and we'll need to be on the watch list. You know what? That's a good point because I didn't ask who that was. You want to just watch people, you know, like who should be on the radar that you don't want to be next to, especially you saw the picture. If you saw the picture of the thumbnail, it's open. There's no barrier. It's just like a 4x4. Is that what it is? Just there and with the next person. So I probably will want to know who that person is that did that. I might have to call the manager. The good thing of going to a range that you go to a lot, you can, you know, get in good with the folks that run the office and they become your friends. So you can ask them a little insight. I may call them and find out who it was and what do they look like so I can avoid them in the future. Or give them a card. Even better, right? Hi, 2A in LA. How are you? You hear me rambling about, yes, you just have to be careful. You know, the stories that you hear of crazy things that happen, and then you find out it's in Florida, and you're like, dang it, why does it have to be Florida again? That's how I feel when those stories come out. I'm hoping that the person that needed some assistance was not a woman. Even more so when the call to say, please, let me give her my card. They do classes there too, you know, but like, can I help? Can I help? Please let me help. I'll help you for free, please. I always cringe, was like, oh God, it's a Florida person. Our reputation is what it is, you know. It's more times than not, you're surprised when it's not someone in Florida. Sheesh. First time I shot the case, hit my eye with my glasses. Wow. You had your glasses on though, right? So it hit your eyes. We talked about that last week, eye protection, since we were experiencing the total solar eclipse. We talked about ear and eye protection. And someone gave me a good idea for the ears too. Side note, some kind of gel. Forgot. I may post it or I may pin their comment. It's under that live. And they said something about a gel. I don't know if Axel makes it. I don't remember now. But yes, that was a great conversation. I hope that you all got something out of it. I definitely did. I haven't picked up anything yet, but yes, I will be. You gotta be careful with your eyes. I'm on the road. Okay. Hey, on the road. Yes. Be careful. Be careful driving. Be careful. Ladies, catching hot brass in your cleavage is not good. I know. Yes. Yeah. And it's not like we have like a sensitive area. I think like under here, like there's certain spots on our bodies, man and woman, that are really sensitive, that don't get a lot of sun attention, you know, like under the arm. Ooh, you ever get pinched there? But like here, it's not really like this. But I don't know. Those different nerve endings right there is something. It's something. It's not good. Oh, let's see. If you go to range enough, I know. Yeah. Did I see anything else that was crazy out there? No, not this time. I'm trying to think. No, but I did run into a guy that does the close quarter classes. I'm interested in doing that. If anyone does have a Florida connection, I'd be curious to get information on that. One of the things I wanted to do, if not this year, next year. I think that would be smart, just to know how to move in your home and corners and walls and things like that. I think that would be fun and a good skill to have. Florida's land alligators. Yes, it is. Yes. And little lizards, and both good and bad. Those daggone sand cranes that walk in the street. You know me how many sand cranes get hit that you just see the carcass on the street because they don't fly away fast enough. I think sometimes people try to hit them on purpose. Yeah, we got a lot of those sand cranes that are around. Poor little things. I feel bad. Good evening, AG. Good to see you. Welcome in. I bought some safety glasses from Harbor Freight and wear them over my eyeglasses with a backwards baseball cap. I know, look weird, but in the casing. Yes. Listen, if you learn the hard way, you don't care how you may look to others, right? Yeah, glasses prevent that. I haven't had that happen yet, but what I was talking about last week, EGM is having some type of glasses over my glasses or getting some new prescription glasses that are the sport style that I just wear, especially in the sun, being outside, the glare and such. I want to make sure I have adequate glasses, but that will be shatterproof. You know, it will help even if something happens. My eyes will still be protected if it gets hit. I don't know if anyone learned anything extra to share since the last live when we were talking about that with the eyes and ear protection. Did you all see the solar eclipse? Did y'all get some glasses and look up? They're all around. Hi, Mike. Good to see you. Hi, Willie. Sir Just Jam. Hope I'm saying that right. Is it just Willie? That's my mouthful. Willie. Good to see you. So, okay, the other thing, I have them over my glasses. Yeah, a lot of people are doing that over the glasses versus just having it replaced a different pair. So I wondered how it would fit over my glasses. That's why I was thinking of just getting a separate pair. Hi, Southeast. Dago. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. It's been a while. Yeah, you got to be careful, honestly, G baby. I am very mindful of what I wear. And yes. And as I show and teach like my girls, they know I only took my one. I have a short on that to the range. But she had an appropriate shirt because I told her in advance, you don't go to the range like you're going to school. Not to say she wears anything in appropriate school, but you know what I mean. It's a different scene. Hi, Jova Q. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Virginia. Silica was maintenance on the mage. I've not heard that before. That's funny. Yes. Could be. Some people were freaking out about it. It's, life. That's what it is, right? So what was I gonna say? One of the things too that I didn't mention last time when we were talking about the range is I made the mistake of forgetting my ammo one time, and I usually buy my ammo online. Okay, I think it's like $12.99. I don't even know. It was $12.99 a box online when I bought it. But I buy like a case. I buy a case, 1,000-round case, and it is like $2.75, free shipping, no tax. And I made the mistake of forgetting my ammo, and I think I paid like $34 for a box of 50, and I cried inside. I bought more than one box too because I literally got there. It's like, what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna just spend, just shoot 50 rounds and then leave. So yeah, I bought a couple boxes. That hurt. Sometimes you learn your lesson the hard way. When she said $34, I'm like, what? For 50? Yeah. Okay, don't do that. Don't do what I did. I feel, oh my goodness, I paid, yeah. Oh my goodness, $12.99 for a box of 50 at Cabela's. I got a box of, I think it's, you're gonna make me do some calculations here real quick. Let me just do this here. Oh, don't mind me, got my little calculator. So divided by times 100. Oh shoot, I can't do it on the fly. I was trying to figure out how much I paid the last time I bought it. Like, shoot, we have a Shooter's World here. They only have them like in this location. That's the cheapest if I had to do it on site. But I always love buying my ammo online. It's the cheapest, especially if you're gonna find a place where you can get free shipping. And they ship it straight to your house. I don't have to lug that from the store in my car, especially when you're buying 1,000 rounds, right? Yes, it was the MagTech is what I bought. I like the MagTech. In the blue box, just a regular full metal jacket for training. That's what I got. You're so funny. I know. Yeah, especially at the end of the day, it's just sweaty and hot. And I did a portion of my vlog too. Like I have a little section that I recorded at the end of my day, and you just feel just dusty. Oh, here in Florida, there's a lot of sand, so you get the lead, the dust, all that, but then it's just dusty, and you just feel it and see it on your skin. But okay, I'm going to show you this, okay? Because last time, what Tan Goddess? Where? Tell me, message me. Yes. Was it Full Metal Jacket? Was it a decent brand? I made the mistake of buying some. I think it starts with an I. I can't remember that. I don't want to talk ill of some other brand, but it was horrible. It was cheap, but it was horrible. $2.15 though. I'm all over. Was that free shipping though? T and Goddess. Tell me more. Norma. Bernie, Bernie, how'd you know? Was I wrong? Did I just have a bad experience? Tell me. I will never buy that again. Sorry. Maybe we just, we don't go together. We just don't mesh well. Oh, it just wasn't any ammo that I've got to go through and like rub and clean, I don't like that. I don't want that. $13.99 a box. Okay. Yeah, I am curious. Oh, okay. Okay. Free shipping over $150. I need to buy some more, but I need to buy some 5.56 too. I'm long overdue with my 5.56. I'm getting low. It's like a little place. What's your, your, I won't ask you the question, but we have a place where like, ooh, this is getting a little low. The shelf is getting low. This box is getting low. I'm gonna need to replenish. Sorry. Let's see here. Oh, so you have a membership too. I just want to buy, okay? I'm a nomad. I roam alone. I don't if I have to, if it makes sense, joining a range is one thing. But do you have to pay to be a member of that? Just curious. I just feel like there's so many options out there that I don't have to join a membership and pay like a certain fee even per year. I can just buy what I want when I want it. Tell me so. I love MagTech. It's been good. I like Freedom also, and I think that they are a small business, compared to MagTech or some other place like that. Defender ammunition. Okay, I gotta write this down because I forget. All right. I like going to those sites, I forgot what you call it, where you can kind of see which ones are the least expensive. That's how I found SG Ammo. That's where I've been buying it from online. That's how I found them and got that very good deal. They've been good to me. 2 brands, which just finding 2 or 3 go-to brands for practice self-defense. Okay. All right. That's good. Yeah, I was doing Freedom munition, and they share the story. It was not their fault, but I had a really unfortunate situation where my ammo was not received. And it was through UPS or FedEx, one of the two. It said it shipped. It said it was in limbo at the, the little place where they deliver it locally. It's escaping me now, but like it was in the station to come to me like that day because I'm watching it. It never arrived. And it showed the status change that it was back at the station, but it never got to me. I waited several days and then I had to put in a claim for it. And that took a little bit of time. So it kind of soured me to it because I had to get my money back. I had it just was a whole process. That's the first time it's ever happened to me. I know people, before I was going live, I think I shared it in maybe a post or something like that. And folks have said that has happened to them before, but that's never happened to me before. I don't have any issues like having stuff delivered here. My neighbors watch and, I'm good from that aspect, but that happened, and it was 1,000 rounds. So I kind of went to another source because I didn't want to use that same shipping provider. And that's how I found the other one. But has that happened to you before where you didn't get your ammunition? And I wonder how they have to file that on their end, especially since it's ammunition. That's kind of scary. Yeah. And then some ranges don't like that either. Like, yeah, you can't have that here. So then you have this steel casing. You have the ammo that's not appropriate for the range. Like, okay, what do I do with it? You got to save it for when you can go to a range that allows it, where they don't care. Membership is $99. Okay. Yeah, see, Teen Goddess, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. I'm not a fan of that. Okay. Oh, you go from Virginia to Texas and get it? Interesting. I buy my ammo cheaper than dirt. Not. Oh, you don't buy from there? I don't think I've purchased anything from them before. Okay, thank you for that, really. Sometimes too, when you go to some of the gun shows, they're trying to get rid of stuff. They have ammo, good deals. TA Warehouse. I've heard of that one before. Yes. Yeah, I like CCI also. Thank you for that. You know, one thing that I've learned, being someone, when I first started learning about firearms and things like that, they don't tell you what's good ammo, and you just go in and, okay, this is the cheapest. Kind of how, Bernie, don't say it again. Don't say it again. How I made the mistake of purchasing that one. And then you just slowly learn. Asking around helps. I would encourage you, if you're listening and you're walking the new path, to ask what to buy, because it does impact your firearm too. You know, you don't have to have the super best, whatever that is. I think it's probably expensive, but not, avoid buying the super cheap. Yes, I don't know that one. I don't know that one right there. EJM. Nagel's Gun Shop. I don't know that one. I don't know that spot. Oh, okay. Yeah, Freedom. I mean, their ammunition was really good, and I think they're like a U.S. based small company, right? Aren't they just a small company? My nose is running. Sorry. I liked them because they were like a local business. Oh, I spent $99 on shipping once, so it's worth it. I hear you. I know, you gotta do. We have to do what we feel is best for ourselves, right? That's why I'm happy I stumbled upon SG Ammo, but I like the other ones you all are suggesting here. I'm gonna check it out. I think it is smart to have 2 or 3 go-tos. So if that one is unavailable, at least the next one that works well with your firearms will run nicely. I like that. Interesting. See, that's so funny. I've mentioned before that I've purchased firearms online too, and some people like their preferences purchasing in person versus ordering online, or a combination of both. If it's a good deal, I'm ordering it online. And I haven't had any bad experiences, even with buying a firearm online. But the ammo, yeah, I just like convenience. Because if I'm buying 1,000 round case, all I do is pick it up, open my door, pick it up, and bring it in. That's it. I'm sure the UPS or FedEx man is like, what the heck is she buying? What is this? Sorry. It's funny. Hi, Chai Kelly. Good to see you. Thank you. Yes. Let me email you a question about some match stuff. I have good luck, FedEx. Yeah, I don't remember that bad experience, who that was. It's probably best I don't remember. I'm sure it's just a one-time fluky thing with that one bad person that worked for the company. Hopefully they did a proper investigation. All I cared about was getting my money back. But then I just like, what just happened? Like, a whole box of ammunition's gone. Who took it? Do they like work backwards to see what happened? Yeah, I guess it just depends. They're kind of, very similar. So fill in the blank stuff. Shipping service could be anybody. Person had issues with the steel case ammunition used both for rifle and pistol. Yeah. I haven't either, but some of the gun ranges don't let you use it there. I don't know if they, sell it, they separate it in such a way it's a headache for them to go through that process. I don't know. I actually might ask that question. The one range that does not permit it. Like, they'll come out. If you are shooting it, you don't know you're not supposed to be shooting it. They know, and they come out, or the RSO is called in their little walkie-talkie thing, and you get tapped in the shoulder. You can't have that. And then you got to go buy their ammo. They're $35 a box for 50 rounds. No, they're not too bad. They're not too bad. But yeah, some of those, Addisons. Okay. I am due to go to. Thanks for everyone. Side note, I am due to go to Orlando again. It's a whole trip going to Orlando. Although I'm in Florida, it's a whole trip. Traveling on I-4, you got to make a day of it. So next time, yes, I will hit up Addison's. We just got an academy here, so I don't have to. That was the closest one that we had here. It's big. It's a big one over here. In Sportsman Warehouse, we have one. So I like being able to go in and kind of see before I buy. Oftentimes I go into the stores and touch and feel, especially as I narrow in on what I want to buy. And if I have shot it or I know I want to get it, I'll just order online still, even though I know it's at the store. Because it's oftentimes for me, it's cheaper when I order online. Impact Guns is a good source for that. Anyone buy from them? We had a FedEx truck left the doors open, turned, and all the guns for a gun store. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That's like a movie. The driver didn't have a clue. That's a movie. And then what happened? What happened? The last time I bought ammunition from a gun show, the bullet got stuck inside the barrel in my Canic. Oh. Okay. See, I buy it still reputable. You know, if I do get it from the gun store, it's still going to be reputable. Where that's weird. I wonder why that happened. Because you're supposed to store things properly, you know, dry place. That's the other thing here. I don't know how they store it. It's a good point, honestly. It's kind of, you know, it might be a good deal for a reason. Especially when people are going from gun show to gun show and you're on the last leg, the last stop of that gun show tour, and they're trying to get rid of stuff. Is it because it was sitting in the hot truck for several days? That's why it's half off. Now you got me thinking, Chicago Mike. Now you got me thinking about that. Oh my goodness. Hi, Gizzard Gary. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Catch us just chatting it up. What was I going to say too? We talked about that. So someone left a comment about Eagles gun shop. Someone else mentioned Eagles. Who mentioned that? Someone asked because I was doing some drills yesterday. Okay, I'm trying to get into action, moving, walking fast, taking shots, moving. Especially as I kind of start marinating on the competition shootings. Okay, let me see. At least I can don't trip over myself or something. So in my own spare time, I've been doing that, and so just had 4 or 5 targets out at toggled down the 50-yard line. Starting at 10 all the way out. I think it started at 10. Yes. So just kind of zigzagged and going like this, shooting both with my pistols. I had a couple that I tried, and then with the Anderson manufacturing. That's why I posted that picture. I shot that, and then I didn't shoot the M&P Sport, but I did shoot the FPC. I hadn't brought that out in a hot minute, which is a 9mm. I forgot how. You know, the FPC, it folds out, not like the Kel-Tec that folds down. And it showed that I hadn't taken it out for a hot minute. That's why practicing is very important. Because I did film a video kind of talking about it, since I hadn't shared anything about it for probably over a year now, that it folds out left to straight, and the way the magazines eject from the firearm, because it's a part, there's little compartments for the magazines. The 21 round magazines, which are fantastic, but it's a little wonky. So I kind of showed that, and it being 9mm, I wanted a 9mm PCC that did the folding like the Kel-Tec. I'm gonna bring the Kel-Tec out again, but I forgot how it kind of worked. But then I got the hang of it. So it's an enjoyable one. I wanted to kind of shoot it in comparison to, especially the weight and length of the Anderson to it, doing like a little side by side. Just curious if you all have a PCC, if you are familiar, if you shot the M&P FPC before. I just wanted it because I had the Keltec and I enjoyed it. The racking was a problem. That it's so stiff, it's still stiff, but I enjoyed the FPC because it's smooth. I know what the version, the Keltec Sub 2000, their latest version 3, it's much smoother. I think they recognized that was, even for us ladies, still it was tough. They've improved though, but I do love my FPC. I got to bring it out more. Anyone shot that one before? Let me see what y'all are saying here. Addison's, we talked about that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, T and Goddess, did you comment on that? I want to know. I want to know. I also buy direct from Federal. Do not buy. Oh, yes. That's the other thing too. When I started learning about ammunition, you know, the remand is a little bit cheaper, right? It's like, okay. And they have it abbreviated. I've purchased the remanufactured before, but I prefer not to. I'm sure it might be fine, but in my head, I don't want to do that. I want to buy new. I want to have, you know, I'm sure it's fine. Okay. I'm not judging. I'm not saying anything bad about it, but in my head, I like new. But that's one thing that you don't learn until you kind of get into it either. You know, okay, Full Metal Jacket, purchase a hollow point. You know, what do I need? Steel, brass, okay, the caliber, the grain, okay, manufactured, remanufactured, new, like all these little things that people don't really touch on when you're first starting. I think that's important to kind of talk about for new gun owners, so they're not making the wrong mistake, or they just understand the various options that are available to them. So I do plan and hope to share that detail when we kind of get moving, like all of y'all here in the chat, y'all are, you know, doing your thing. You don't think about that. Like, I know what to get. But long ago, you were new and you didn't know. So I want to help those that don't know. So I probably going to expand my little new gun owner playlist to cover some of those little things. Those things that we take for granted because we just know. Help others avoid mistakes. Yes, SG Ammo. I've enjoyed them. And Freedom too. Yep. I'm gonna look out those other ones that you all suggested though. Those are good. Ammo. I know. Good point, Clifton. Yes. Don't remind me. Oh my gosh, don't remind me. Like, I'm due, and I probably have to do like double because I was already due to replenish. And now that you bring that point up, yes, please, everyone, make sure you have adequate. You have adequate collection inventory. My nephew is a gunsmith. Oh, really, Bernie? Look at you spilling some beans. Very nice. Now I know how to reach out to you if I order from them. I have a problem. I'm gonna get you. That's so funny. That's good. Okay, let me see here. What else was I gonna share? Oh, okay. So real quick, I have to take a brief moment, 30 seconds, okay? I'm very grateful. The D-Lead and D-Wipes, people commented and asked me on Instagram what I had, and you know these, you've seen these, right? They are a sponsor of this channel. The company is ESCA Tech, but you can find all their products. Oh gosh, the camera, sorry. On Amazon. I have since added, did I bring it? No, I didn't bring it. Oh, so when I went to the range yesterday, okay, let me just give you a little tidbit. of what I do. After I come back from the range, I like wipe down even my steering wheel, wipe down things with this. I know this is just for skin, but I'm sure it helps. But then when I come home, I take a shower with this because it's a whole body wash, and then use the regular shampoo or soap and stuff that I use. But you leave there, you feel like there's stuff on your skin, and this takes off. Like a little cleanup. You don't know what little particles are on your skin, and this cleans it. And I feel much better about going to the range or coming home from the range. I immediately wash all my clothes, and they have a laundry detergent that cleans your clothing. Whatever little bit that helps. And I still wash like normal, but I add that into it as well. And it's something I just started. I wasn't doing that before. I used little hand wipes, the little wipes you get, for like babies and such. I was using that, especially when you're eating and you're having snacks, especially when you're there all day. Having something like this, these little packets. And I think I'm going to do the next live I'm going to do a giveaway, because they have these little packets that you can just throw in your bag. And it's just pre-moistened. It does everything that you need. And the last time I went to the range, I gave some of these away to some of the guys there that I know, just to make sure you're keeping yourself clean and safe. You're handling a gun and ammunition, and then you go and eat like a protein bar, and you're touching on it, and although it's minuscule, maybe minuscule, you're still ingesting it, breathing it in, all of that stuff. So I must give the reminder and shout out to the sponsor for donating. So the next live, okay, don't know what time, it's going to be a pop-in. So we pop in when you can. I'm going to do a giveaway of some of those towelettes. And then they also have these little things. I'm going to throw in these as well. Sorry. Because sometimes you go to the range. Can you see that? Okay. Hand and body soap. You go to the range and they don't have the good soap, especially the outdoor ranges. I mentioned it before. So I'm going to throw in some of these also. So maybe like 10 packets, and I'll throw in the mail to you. Okay. So look out for that. I feel better about, making sure that everything's clean as best as I can. Although I don't go to the range as much as other people do, I still want to make sure I'm doing the right thing and keeping my body safe, and not touching things that could be contaminating. Also, I was going to put out a community poll here, but I can't do two things at once. I can't bounce over to my YouTube now. I'm in StreamYard, but I wanted to ask, one of the things that we talk about here is not just about firearms, it's about keeping yourself safe. And the holidays, summertime's coming, and people take off time to go on vacation. Sometimes they have the luxury of traveling outside of the country and travel abroad. So I wanted to ask you, if you do travel abroad, or even you travel locally, that could apply to traveling abroad, what is your best safety tip for traveling outside of the country? And I specifically mean, like, some places you can't bring your firearm. You can't bring pepper spray or a knife, of course. You can't bring any of that stuff. So what do you do to keep yourself safe? So you can answer it here, and I'll try to capture it. Or I'm going to do a community post. If you could answer that, I want to take like the best tips that people share and kind of put them in a post and reshare it with my community. I think it's important that we stay safe. And traveling abroad is scary for a lot of people. So if there's any tips that you have if you're traveling, and I know I did a travel live, but that was more like moving about inside the US. I'm talking about going out of the country. Because, yes, summertime's coming. People are going to be doing that. So just some tips just to be mindful of to prepare you in advance of your travel. Things that you probably didn't even think of. Like, I know how to stay safe. I'm good. I'm fine. But might be some situations, some things that people have shared from their own experiences. Please do. You can message me or look out for the community post. Let it marinate in your head. You don't have to tell me now, but I would love to talk about it in a future live. I was actually going to do it in this live, but I want to get your feedback first to talk about being safe traveling abroad. Yes, because I had it on here, even how to keep yourself safe from a health perspective. If you got sick, what do you do? Or how to prevent getting sick, with the water and things like that. So we'll be talking about that in a future live, but I definitely want to get your tips. I may hold your comments until I do the live. I just kind of got to see, but if you have any suggestions, please do share. I would appreciate it. I do have a question about what we're talking about, being at the range, your range routine. Do you mostly go to the range to shoot for fun? Or I won't say mostly, I'll say the last time you went to the range, did you just shoot for fun? Did you purchase something new? So you were just trying it out, or you making an enhancement, or you had to fix something. And so you're bringing it back out to see how it performs since you tinkered with it. And also, do you go there to work on specific drills? Because I know when I went yesterday, I was working on a specific drill, getting comfortable with moving, not just standing still and shooting. I want to move. And at a steady pace, not the running that I hope to do with the competition, but just a moving steady pace. That's what I'm working on, and being more proficient with hitting the target. There's a video out, okay? I had a lot of flesh wounds, I'll tell you that. And some just, not. But I got some A's in there too. So what do you do? What are you doing when you go out? When you went there last? What were you doing? What were you working on? Just curious. It does help me mentally tailor future conversations, getting your feedback on these types of things. The outdoor ranges here allow green and black tip ammo. The indoor range is a no-no. Oh, I didn't know that. That's actually a good question too. When you get the fancy ammo, asking, can I shoot this here? I haven't shot that black tip. I saw an Instagram reel on that. What's the difference? What's the black tip ammo do? Tell me, G baby. Anyone in the chat. Same EJM since the COVID, since C19 and the shortage. I think that started my pattern and I just never stopped. So I agree. I think that's what happened with me also. Hi, Mandatory Carrie. How are you? Thanks for being here. It's been a while. I hope you're doing okay. Wow. Okay. And Lax Ammo, right? That's the one that's a sister to Freedom. I don't think I've ever purchased any Lax. Maybe next time I order, I'll see. I think it is smart to have you don't want your firearm used to just one thing, right? You want to you want it versatile, or does it matter? I don't know. You want to keep with one type or mix it up a little bit? Thanks, Chad Kelly. Yes, please. Oh, okay. Let me skip ahead because I do see the time here. I am way behind. I was just rambling. That's why. Okay, let me skip ahead. Oh my goodness. That's so crazy. Tian Goddess. Whew. It's like a Robert De Niro movie. That's this falling out. It reminds me of that movie Heat. The heck? Okay, thanks for popping in. Thank you, thank you. I know people are doing their thing. I'm winding down here too. So I wanted to ask. I definitely want to find out when you last went to the range, what was your purpose? What were you doing there? If you feel so inclined to share. And then how frequently do you all go to the range? That's the other thing. I kind of go when I can. I don't have a set schedule. If I'm free, if the bay, I like reserving. I'll go to like the static line, but I like having my own little space because I do the recording too, the filming, and they, I could do all that practice and get some filming in, but I like to plan it out, so it takes a little bit more time. But do you go every week? Some people go every week. Some local friends go every week, and they have the luxury of going during the week where it's quiet and not a lot of people. What are you doing with your ammo training, self-defense, shooting through barriers? Joe IQ, what do you mean? It's just across the floor. This is why I'm so behind, okay? It's my fault. My fault. Behind. What are you doing about ammo training, defense, shooting through barriers? Please share more since I'm so far behind. Hi, Gerald. How are you? That was Guncraft. That's the shooting range that's in my today's thumbnail. Is that what you're asking? That's Guncraft. There is a Bass Pro. There's Bass Pros. There's a couple Bass Pros over here. Yes. Why? They got a deal? They got a deal for me? Please tell me. Out window range, as an example of any of the guns they sell. Try it before you buy it. Absolutely. We talked about that last time. I'm always a proponent of touching it first, because just because your friend told you or a friend has it doesn't mean that's the one you should get. Purchased from a gun store that I worked at. 5 out of 10 boxes had setbacks. Oh. Yeah, see? Talking about the remanufactured. I know. Yes, that one. Mm-hmm. That's a big one, too. I did not, Chad Kelly. I didn't do band. Although I did take guitar lessons, like private guitar lessons. And then I stopped because I was a teenager and I wanted to have long nails. And when you learn guitar, it's really difficult to do that. So instead of continuing on learning, Jimi Hendrix, I stopped, which I still kick myself about that. I thought shooting or storing ammunition in extreme conditions was bad. Oh, okay. It's the fluctuations. I still thought it was because what the some of the videos I've seen, like the hot, I guess that's what the fluctuation you're talking about. When the hot casing hits like the ammo, that's why you want to keep your ammo protected or put away when you're at the range. So if by chance that perfect storm, that live ammunition gets hit by that casing, it doesn't pop. I've seen it on some videos. Is that what you're talking about? That might be an extreme fluctuation. But I thought you don't want to put stuff in hot conditions. Oh, okay. See, that's a misconception that I had then. Thank you, Jova Q. That was a misconception I had. I thought you had to store it properly. But you don't want it to be in like a place that had moisture, right? Because I use those little packets, in like bags or stuff, they have not the salt, but the little packets to prevent moisture from collecting in there. I do keep those in my bags with my firearms and with the ammo. when I get them. That's where I put them. So I save those. Thank you. Thank you for that. I built all my PCCs. Oh, wow. Nice. I didn't know that, David. Look at you. Phoenix. I've seen Phoenix. I've seen that before. Okay. Write that down. Hey, Clover Tech. How are you? Shoe connoisseur. Thank you. The brass has been fired. Everything else is still new. Thank you. I didn't know the difference. I just knew it had been previously touched in some capacity, and so I didn't want to consider it. But that makes sense. I might, but it still makes me like, I'm sure it's fine. This might go just in my head. I guess it goes in my head. I prefer the Keltec. Oh, yes, that's right. There is a big difference with the Gen 2 and Gen 3 because the rotation of the barrel. If you don't know what that is, I have a short where the Keltec rep demonstrated how the Gen 3 compares to the Gen 2 and the barrel twists. So it's different. It's not as different as that daggone FPC though. That one, I feel like I'm just flagging everyone as it comes out. Whew. See, no one was there, so I took it out. Took it on the static line when there was no one else out there, so I felt okay. And it opened where there was no one. Okay. The bad juju with Reman has to do with it being made of shoddy basic equipment by... Okay. I guarantee the stuff I reload is 100% awesome and no doubt. Yes. Maybe one day in the future I'll have a little reloading station and can tinker and try and do my own. But I hear it's just as expensive because all the stuff you have to buy in it. Is that right? Is that a misconception? It's like you might as well just buy the regular new out the box. But I also hear it's therapeutic. So this double benefit, extra benefit. Hi, Club 49. I saw something else. How are you? Thanks for being here. I'm not sure how we started talking about the ammo, but it's an important conversation. Yeah. Hi, 12 a.m. Paranormal with the cool name. How are you? Thanks for being here. You're funny. Thank you. De-leading is a real deal. You don't want any of that stuff getting into your system. I know that's right. I'm way behind. I know. Yes. Thank you for mentioning that. I'm going to speed it up, but please do. I do have an Amazon store, but if you just Google it or do an Amazon search of D-Lead, you'll find all their products. I would encourage you just adopt one. If you've not done any, just adopt one thing. Or join me in my next live and I'll give you some. Can I use those wet wipes when I visit for the barbecue joint? Yeah, when are you gonna which barbecue joint? But yes, are you gonna be here in Florida? Tell me when. Tell me when. Oh, the wipes. Okay, let me show you. This is D wipe. Oh God. So sorry. It's blurry. Can you see that? All right, there we go. It's focusing. Cleans lead and other materials from the skin. These are little packets, okay? But then this is the other one. Ooh. Ugh. Yes. And this is a 40 count. They've got an even bigger one. I see guys at the range and they have, I think it's 100. It's like 100 or 200 count. It's a bigger tub than this. Sorry. They always bring it out. It's when you use it, if you've never used it before, the first time you use it, you'll see. If you look at the cloth, you'll be like, oh my God, that was all on my hands. And you think you washed your hands. So yes, get that, get that. And then this is the pink soap that you use in the store. I may give one of these away too in the live. It's hard to package it up though. So I might just do the little small little things, which is exactly this. Dye and fragrance free. No smell, nothing crazy either. So you'll get some of these and some of these in the next live. Sorry, it's blurry. You know, I showed it to you already. Okay, sorry. Blurry. Yes, Gizzard Gary. No, I'm not going to read that. I'm not even going to read that. Yes. I love them because I reached out to, thank you for Clover Tech. I reached out to them and I said, I want to be able to share this with the community. Forgot who won. It was a big tub that they gave me to launch our collaboration. They gave a tub that held a whole bunch of stuff in it. And then they sent a box of these single packets that I'll be sharing over time. And I'm going to be including some of those in my women's range and then range event, and then the one that I'm planning under She Fires in Florida here soon, within the next 12 months. Bernie, oh my goodness, I know you're talking about. Oh, stay safe. I meant to bring it over and I didn't. Dang it. Thank you, Chad Kelly. I don't know if you've already ran away. I would take it ink. What is that? What is that? Yeah, I don't, certainly with my plans to travel abroad, I don't want to get in trouble and go to some foreign prison, okay, or jail or any of that stuff. So I'm definitely going to follow the rules, but I'm going to make sure that I am safe. So that's why I wanted to ask the community if there were any specific tips aside from don't go. Who said that? Bertie. That's so funny. I know. I don't be obnoxious. No, I don't do that. Actually, you're supposed to go gray man, right? You want to draw attention to yourself. Just try to blend in. Don't stand out wearing things all on your body and, you know, having super fancy clothing, all that stuff. Yes. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a future live. Some people may not agree with me. Like, I'm on vacation. I want to dress beautifully and lovely and, you know, cool, all that. I get it. But I personally prefer just to blend in. Really? The luxury of having your own range. One day, look at you rubbing it in. Rubbing it in. Oh, okay. Practice. Thank you. A nice belt with a big buckle. Are you answering my question? Just there for practice? Yes. Filming? Mm-hmm. Practice and for fun. Yeah. With the plan. I always have a training plan, path, and attainable, measurable, able results. I know. How do you track, aside from mentally, do you write things down? Does anyone write when they go to the range and they're practicing a certain skill? I always was curious about how people did that. Because I see people sometimes with little notepads and they write stuff down. Like, what are you writing down? What could they be writing down? I like to track my progress in some way, aside from knowing, oh, okay, I shoot it's slowly, it's slowly going. My aim is slowly getting more precise. I go to the range to sight and rifles, and for pistols, always for practice. Yes, awesome. Last time filming a video, most times in the range. I know. It is so therapeutic. Honestly, if I've got something on my mind, literally, I'm driving there stressed, something's on my mind. And as soon as I get there, it's like, okay, I'm there to, you know. And you gotta be focused too. You know, you gotta be focused. But it just something comes over you. It's a good time. Really, Chicago Mike? I'm not even answer that. I'm not going to read that comment either. Armor piece. Oh, fancy. Okay. Speaking of which, I do plan to get some armor here. Some plates soon. Oh my goodness. Black Talon. I'm unfamiliar with that brand. Oh. Interesting. Okay. So is that part of the keep in the hollow point area of your storage? Do you practice with that? Just curious. Green tip 5/6 has a light steel penetrator. True black tip is for armor piercing, and brown tip also has a penetrator. I didn't even know there was a brown tip. Didn't even know. Crayon almost cool. Is that a real thing? Is that a real thing? See, that's why I love this community, because it could be just a surface question. How different is a black tip? And it's not as simple as, oh, just armor piercing, just that. That's it. Nope, it's layered. It's layered. I love it. Oh, the other ones. What is, if that's not brown, green, black, regular? I didn't even know. Are there other colors? Hi, Gentile Killer. Range routine consists of confirming 0 in different seasons. Test and evaluate new firearms and ammo. Awesome. Awesome. Yes. I know. I think because I have this channel, I have to film, but I get consumed by just having, putting my practice time in and not filming. But I'm going to try through the vlogs just to show like the errors I make. When you see, I had a lot less alphas that I'll be showing on that vlog. You'll see. I don't shoot enough either. Once a week, that's pretty good. That's very good. Went today, work on the weekend. Yes. I'm doing the Winchester program, and this is the next stage. I haven't practiced with my left hand in a long time. Good point. Good point to mention. Thanks, Tia Goddess. Appreciate you popping in. Thanks for sharing all the tidbits and pointers. Yes. You gotta talk about that. Very good. Once a week per you. Yeah. I wish I could go weekly. And it's like for me to go to outdoor range about 40-minute drive. Not horrible, but I've got to plan for it. Extreme means quick and wild temp ranges. Understand. Thank you for that additional. I know I'm behind, but this is helpful. Loaded ammo. Who are you asking that question to? I don't know. Yes, that. Hi, M. Gabriel. I knew one of you all knew what I was talking about. I like keeping those little gel packs because I can stick it in, places where I keep my ammo and with the firearms too. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of stumbled upon it. I do try to show my appreciation to whomever shows me the way on things that I learn on this journey. But those packets are good. Those are really good. Maybe there's two of you stay. Truth, you don't save money by reloading, but you can create custom ammo, better ammo for the same range. Okay, that's what I thought, because I heard you guys before in like other your lives and other people's lives talking about it's not cheaper necessarily. The new Magpul clear mags. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Reloading is great. It has to be really relaxing though. Like just hiding in your little shed or whatever place, room, doing it. Hi, Stephanie. Good to see you. Welcome in. Yay. Yay. Stephanie's my new friend. She caught a laugh finally. Thank you. The bigger tub is a 150 count. Oh, okay. See, thank you. I knew it was like over 100. It's fantastic, right, David? It's a must-have. Hi, Chico Wise. Hello. We're about wrapping up here. Oh, it's 7:30. Yes, we're about wrapping up here. I haven't seen you for a hot minute. I hope you are doing well, staying safe. America is dangerous enough, but we must live. EJM. We must live. We gotta pick, we gotta pick our poison. We gotta see, push the envelope. Or not. Or not. So we're like, no, I'm good here. Yeah. I do like staying inside the United States, but it's a special occasion coming up, so I'll leave it there. Our gun club has range logs that we use to record progress. I'm curious what that looks like, how you do that. You write down group sizes, round count, malfunctions. I need to get on that. I just don't know how to track. I want to track my progress. Yes. I have to look that up. M855A1 EPR. Is that for someone? That's very technical right there. I got to range last week and done much better. Awesome. Great, Stephanie. That's what I love to hear. I did comment to you. I don't know if what I was saying made sense or if that helped at all, but yes. Awesome. Good. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for being here. I will be live next week at 6:05. I won't mess up the time. And we'll be doing a giveaway. Random time, so must be present to win. And I'll be giving away these that you can keep in your bag. You can give to people, give to folks. You can also order them on Amazon. I have an Amazon store, so your support does help me if you purchase through my store. But get it, regardless if you get it from me. Please get it to protect yourself. Okay? Just Google. Just do a search, D-lead or the D-wipe towels or D-lead. Either were, I don't know why it starts with D. Okay, check out the mic. D-wipe, D-lead. You do a search on either of those, all of their products will pop up. Okay, I love them and they're a great company. They've been around 1979, I think. So a low U.S. company. I think they're up from up north. I'm not sure, but fantastic owner I spoke with. They're just great. They're great and extremely knowledgeable on all things with contaminants. So if you have any questions, if there's anything I can do for you related to them, please do reach out to me. I will see you in the live. I do have a vlog coming out from my Dallas trip to National Range Day and just that travel. Appreciate you all supporting that series. And I've got a couple videos coming out as well. So I appreciate you. Thank you to the moderators, who's on here, and the Patreon community. Thank you so much. Have a great week ahead. Stay safe. And I always am ill prepared for doing it's that simple, but you know how I do. I'm gonna do that real fast here. You all have a fantastic week. And I will see you next Sunday. I didn't go live on Saturday, but I'll plan to go live Saturday morning, okay? Just to pop in and say hello. I might be at the beach. I might be someplace fun here in Florida. So I hope you can join in. If not, I appreciate everyone watching the replay as well, okay? Be careful. Be safe.
Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
It's that simple?
Yep. It's that simple.